the looks is fine. Oh, let's see. I mean, you're right, but the cars didn't change that much. There's Jazz flying up through there. I forgot how satisfying this track is.
You have the time to get in fort when you leave the pit, but braking.
Yeah. Sean Eric.
Who's that?
Just camera cut to you. So.
Excellent.
Oh, Jesus. You have to say the scenery on this track is pretty good.
It does look really nice.
Though I'm wondering if maybe the skybox, the way that like the scenery is set up, it's making it look like you have a little bit too much elevation. I don't know if the think is quite that high. It might just be some of the way the camera angles at certain points. I mean, it almost makes it look like you're way up on a mountain. It's kind of a crazy region. Ooh, wow, memory is pretty tapped here. I should probably close some of these out.
Howdy.
Hey.
Yeah, Did Norm leave and not say she's coming back?
No. Good question. I don't know what you're saying. Zach Speed. Popcorn and bodies at the floor. Good, great combination.
Okay, does anybody else's escape key work?
I believe mine works.
What
I
was
could
that
check in a
about?
minute.
Head speed? Mine works.
Escape key, he said.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, and I'm on track. I can't really understand.
I can't get back to the pit.
So you're saying you can't?
I can't get back to the pits.
You had that trouble before, didn't you?
Yeah.
Should he?
And I can't get reverse either.
It's your keys, man. It's your own game.
No,
Reverse, reverse.
no, it's not.
We don't have that problem.
Well, it's not my keys. My keys are working. I got two
No, I mean,
keyboards, and neither one of them.
Yeah, well, our factor might not like two keyboards.
what happens if you press Control Shift Escape?
It boots the, you have to close the game.
It shouldn't close the game. It should only run the task manager. I don't know if it got caught and frozen.
Say that again. Which ones?
Control Shift Escape.
You're soft,
Who, me?
Rust.
I'm right here. It's not polite.
Control Shift Escape just brings up Windows, and you have to close the game.
You don't have to.
Okay, well, how do you get back to the pits?
I was just trying to see if Escape was working.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah, it's working. I can go to Control. I can hit those keys, and I go to Windows, so the keyboard is working.
and it pulls up Task Manager when you do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right, so it is recognizing it. And it's not letting you back to the pits. Do you somehow have a different button assigned for that? I don't know how that would have happened, but
There's no button for escape to pits.
There's a button for alternate escape key. I don't know if that would have anything to do with it.
I don't think there is. I just looked 5 minutes ago. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, there is.
I'm sitting in lane, going backwards.
There's
I'm
actually
stuck here unless I quit the game.
there's actually is in the settings of the keyboard assign keys on page where is that stupid thing? Alternate escape key, where is it? Assist, onboard assist, game.
The third tab, assists in gameplay, on the right column.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going there. So
That's an option. Okay, I'll be back and I'm gonna look again.
where is it? Alternate escape. It's near the bottom. 4 off the bottom. That should be empty.
But it might be worth a try for him to get something to work. Escape?
Yeah. If it is empty, yeah, it might be good. The hell, my dash rebooted again. I don't get the green light on the exit of the pit every time I come out. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not there.
Yeah, if you're in the wrong place, you don't even see that light. It doesn't show up.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
it doesn't show it.
If you're not in the right place on the track, that light, you cannot even, it doesn't even show up.
Yeah. Put it in the track.
Yeah, it's wild how you can exit the pits from either garage side or the pit side. And when you're on the pit side, you don't see it, do you?
You can every once in a while. Because I got drive-throughs on practice. Alternate escape.
Found it.
Okay.
Was there something there, or was it empty?
It said TILDE.
Matilda.
Tilt.
Matilda
Yeah,
the Hun.
removed it. It's the tilt. So removed it. Remove that. As in.
Yeah, I put
truck.
number 1 in.
Yeah, and you put nothing in it. R factor. Never liked that thing.
Oh, okay. I'll take it out then.
To clear it is delete or backspace, one of the two.
You
I believe.
Yeah. It tells you in the box.
Oh, I should read.
No, it says to skip it. You have to hit escape to get it to clear.
Okay, I knew it was a key.
I hope that's it. I'm going to reset my reverse so I can have reverse again. Because if you're up against the wall, you need reverse.
Reverse.
Just don't go back in onto the track like I did that one day.
We all have our moments.
Everybody will be mad at you.
Let's see. I really hate Windows. No reason for it to be adjusting mic volumes just randomly.
Okay, I figured out that pit light. It's on the wall between the track and the race pit. If you're in the garage, it's way over on that other wall. And my escape does not work. And my
Can you go
reverse
back?
doesn't either. This is crazy. I can't
For
get
that-
back to the pits.
For that alternate button, can you assign escape?
Yeah, but
Unplug
I
your
got-
keyboard and plug it back in.
Hey, it's normal.
I'm using the main keyboard too. I can reach both. I'll unplug it. We'll see. Nope.
Is it a USB? Try a different one.
Well, I unplugged it. I'm using my keyboard for that's in the laptop, and it doesn't work, and it works, but it doesn't work in RF2 right now today. This stuff works all the time offline, but now it's not working, and I can't get back to the pits.
So you can't
I
assign
have to
escape as the
leave.
alternate escape?
I have to leave, quit the game, and come back in to get to the pits.
Yeah, either controller Jason or your player Jason has an issue.
Yeah, that's a really bizarre thing. I've never
I
heard
never-
of somebody's escape not
I've never
working.
messed with it.
That doesn't mean our Factor 2 won't.
On some
Yeah,
occasions.
How do I know what to look at? How do I know what to fix?
One thing is to rename the one you have. Then shut up. Not now, but one day. Shut off our factor. Shut off our factor. Rename your files, the two JSON players and controller. Then restart our factor 2. It will create 2 new ones, and then you can shut our factor 2 and compare with 2 file open. You know,
Yeah,
this
I could do
there's
that.
lots of
but that's
work.
too hard. Yeah, can't do it in 10 minutes. I can't get back to the pits. I could blow my engine and it won't let me go to the pits. I'll just sit here on the side of the road.
Don't know what to tell you, man.
So you
Free
can't
help.
go back into that option that had the tilde in it and assign escape to the alternate escape button.
Well, I'm on the track right now, so I'm gonna have to quit to go back to the pits. So I'll be
Well-
seeing you in 5 minutes.
All right, best of luck. This qualifying starts in a few minutes, but I don't know what that sounds like. Weird stuff going on. And welcome, Jazz. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I was looking on the strat. I see your silver driver, so you know what you're doing. And I can run through this brief real quick while we're waiting for Daryl to come back, and we'll start qualifying. But it's basically the same as most CMS races. You know, we got a orange zone. What was it? All the way to the end of the corkscrew, I believe. Let me look here. Yeah, I guess at the bottom of the corkscrews where the OZ ends on lap 1. So. The first race length is we're gonna have 10 minutes of qualifying. You can use either set of tires in the qualifying or the sprint race, but the feature race you got to wear in hard tires only. Unless it rains, you can run rain tires. So. On the start procedure for the sprint race, we do a formation lap and a rolling start. So whoever wins pole will lead us around. And as the pairs hit the start finish line, that's when each pair's race starts. Feature race will have we'll just go straight to a standing start. There won't be a formation lap. We'll go to Go to the line, go to the green, and go racing. I think as everybody knows, track limits, one wheel touching the racing surface in addition to the cut limits imposed by the game. Pit speed limit is 62 miles an hour. Be careful of that. I've noticed some people are not seeing, and they say they can't see the light, so they might get off the speed limiter beforehand. So that's something to be careful of. Follow the CMS golden rule of racing. If you gain advantage through contact, track cut, or other means, return the time or position to negate advantages gained. If your race was affected by another driver and you feel the situation needs reviewed by race stewards, please submit an IRR. There's a link in the Discord to follow the procedure and time frame for that. No assigned penalties. If you are stuck and your car isn't dead, don't escape. Control Alt Delete or Alt 4, and then you can come back and I think you can still rejoin. But escape ends your race. While waiting to see if Daryl, who's your name? Because is that Daryl? Because they're fixing to get booted because we don't race with no name, your name.
Yeah, that's me. I just
Okay.
X my controller out, but I got to reassign everything. I don't know if I can even drive or not. I got to restart.
You got time.
We'll figure out. The idea is that you have to work on it and pass some hours. I have a ton of hours to pass on. There was an update on my steering wheel, and I lost the RPM display. I don't know why. I have to figure the fucking thing out.
Yeah, on rare occasions you'll have a situation where the player.json file or the controller.json file gets corrupted, and usually I'll just like rename the extension to like .json old or something like that, and pop a new one in there. That sounds like you're in a similar situation since you're having to reassign buttons.
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm back offline again.
Yeah. Do that some other day when there's no race. You have to pass an hour to figure things out and test and test and test. It's like I'm not finished with some of my displays, and I have to pass another hour on it at least, but outside the race.
Yeah, we're already past the time for qualifying to start. So
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
advance us to the next session and we'll get qualifying underway.
Where did it go?
Anybody else having trouble seeing that green light? I see it all the way up the hill. I mean,
I don't know me. If I follow to the right, maximum to the right next to the wall, I never see it.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm way over here to the left.
It's on the wrong wall. It's on the wall on the outside and not on the pit wall.
Oh, okay, now you noticing where the green is now that you say that, or?
That's right at the end of pit road. You're leaving by the garage road. If you go down the pit road, then it's right there on the right. You can't miss
No,
it.
no, it's not. It's on the other
You
side
can't
on the
miss it.
road. There's something fishy about the brake light, pit lights.
No, if
Okay, it's
you,
time to
you go
qualify.
down
Hey,
the
man,
pit road,
I'll give you a catch screen. You'll see. Now it's time to qualify.
Oh, he's gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
All right. Well, is anybody still qualifying? I'm sorry. No. Okay. Wow. That's Oliver's last second pull out the sub 112, get into the 11. Nice job, Oliver.
Nice one, Oliver.
Thought you might have had it for a minute there, Sean.
I was wondering what was going wrong. In
Well, he
first.
waited until the last minute, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll let this roll into the warm up. We'll do 7 minutes of warm up. When there's 3 minutes left in the warm up, we'll advance to the sprint race. It's Jazz. Are you here with us? I mean, I see you on Discord.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Did you just choose not to qualify? That's all I guess I'm asking.
Yeah, I was starting the back.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for joining us, filling out our grid a little bit more. One of our buddies, Tommy's wasn't able to make it, but we got 6, 7 of us, and we've had some great racing with just this many people. So we'll see how it turns out. So 7 minutes of warm up, and we'll go to the sprint race.
This is what's weird. My escape key and my reverse key are now working.
Hey, don't fight it. Just roll, roll with it.
I like that.
Glad to hear it, Daryl.
Sounds like, was that the player, Jason, that you were
Well,
looking at?
Yeah, I just X'd the mine out and just let it reload some whatever it is, and then I didn't have time to reprogram everything, so then I just went and deleted those, and then I renamed mine back what they're supposed, to the correct thing, and it's a miracle.
As long as it works, that's all that matters.
You were right, Norm. We're coming out of the stalls and not the pit row.
All right, we're approaching 3 minutes on the warm up. We're gonna move ahead to the race. Jills, this says you're on hards. Is that an anomaly or?
I figured it out.
Ah,
He likes the challenge.
all right. Well, without any objections, I'm hitting next session. We'll get this thing to the sprint race. All right,
Hey,
gentlemen.
Carl, are we using the full inner pit exit that goes around the hairpin? Or do you cut out onto the track?
Oh, you mean if you have to pit?
Yeah, like if you're coming out of the pits. I don't know. Just
I guess we
I don't
should
know.
use-
Better test this. It might get a track cut.
it doesn't give a penalty. That's kind of
No,
why I'm wondering.
It doesn't, and I think we can. If you do have to pit, and yeah, I don't think you're gonna need. You don't have to go all the way around down to the corner. Just make sure your entry is safe to where you're not interfering with anybody else. Because I mean,
Okay.
without it giving penalty, there's real no way to police it. I mean, so.
Fair point. Yeah, all right.
But here.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, in case you have to pit, you don't have to go all the way down and past turn 1, coming out of the pits and staying in that slow pit lane. I mean, if you pit,
okay.
I mean, more than
I
likely
gotcha.
no one needs to pit, but all we're trying to say is that it doesn't give you a penalty for jumping right straight out onto the
Yeah.
track.
Penalty.
And as long as if you do have to pit and you come out, just be sure that you don't interfere with somebody that's coming along at full tilt boogie and ruin both y'all's races. Well, if you're coming out of the pits, your race is already ruined. But here we go. I'm hitting next session. We'll get this thing rolling to the sprint race.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Hey, Sean, how much fuel did you figure? I'm using one of our old setups.
I'm kind of running a wild ass guess based on like 2 races ago. I didn't
Okay.
do the math, so I wouldn't trust me.
Well, just
I
gonna
got
have to immerse
for
it,
the
but
soft, I got 50 liters.
Yeah, that's what I got. I'm running 50 liters.
Cool. Thank you.
Using like 2.6, between 2.6 2.7. But I'm like the second slower than you guys, so grain of salt.
Right on. Oop, better get out there.
oh yeah. Sorry, never mind. Oliver leads us around. All right. Well, good luck and have fun, everybody.
Thanks, you too.
We're a bit early.
Oh yeah, short lap. We didn't quite slow down enough. He's gonna crawl us to the line.
What happened, Oliver?
From first to last. Where were you?
Well, that was a hell of a race for six
Okay,
cars.
cool. Very good, Jazz. Kept
Yeah,
you
way to
cool.
figure it out. Was that a race up front too, or?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Norm did
Well,
real good.
Yeah,
I
I was
was right
wondering
on his butt.
who's gonna get the most stream time.
About fucking time I won a race.
Good job, Norm.
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
You
good
didn't run
job
out of
then,
fuel or
Norm.
nothing.
Yeah, and then dang Ollie, you blew that barbecue. We saw the barbecue stand on the side of the track there.
Oh, did he burn?
Yeah, that was the longest yellow flag ever. I kept looking like, where is it? Because we got the yellow flag like in turn 2 or something, and he was halfway across the track.
Yeah, I'm hit restart warm
Yeah, I
up
was
so
in
I
that-
can go reset the
He
grid,
was in that
and then we'll.
turn.
Yeah, good show, Daryl.
I was in
Yeah,
that in the middle of that snap turn up there, and then his wing was sitting right in the middle of it.
Yeah. At coming into the corkscrew, I tapped you in the back there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's that when I got inside, I got past you.
No, you got past me when you all got past me when I came out of the last corner with a full lit up rear end. The car wouldn't start track straight, so I had to lift, and you all went bye bye.
All right, y'all can do some warm up while I get the grid.
Right on.
Who was in pole position on the start?
It was Oliver. He stalled it. He said.
And I was trying to keep behind him, so then someone piled up behind me. Sorry about that.
And that was so funny. I just went around everybody, but naturally,
Yeah, you did.
naturally,
Yeah, I
threw-
think you did before the start finish line.
Yeah, he paid for it later.
How do you
Yeah, I threw it away. Okay, so this is
how do
gonna
you blow your
be
engine?
downshifting while you wanted to shift because your wheel's upside down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened to me once, so I could.
I could
Okay,
see
so-
that being a problem.
With my
Yeah. So this is 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, 40 minutes,
Yeah.
and Jazz. One of the rules in the feature race, hard tires are required.
I think I had 42 at the right front.
I forgot to look. And it's a
Well,
That was a lot of fun.
standing start. You mentioned that, right, Carl?
yeah, this is a standing start. But since they added AMS2, things are not in the same place.
Take your time, dude. We have all kinds of shit to do.
Got some hard tire starts to practice.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Somebody's got eggnog enabled. I guess it's that time of year about.
I just have wine.
Oh, come on. Live a little. Have some eggnog. I'll be making eggnog ice cream sandwiches pretty soon.
Oh, that sounds all right.
Yeah. It's funny because the woman who was managing Subway before she quit and actually came to work for my company, she be like, "Hey, I've got these eggnog cookies. If you want to try one." Apparently, that was a pretty big privilege. I didn't realize at the time. They were, and they are, pretty good. But then I was like, "Hey, I've got these ice cream sandwiches. And then we started talking. It's like, what if we paired those together? Get some eggnog cookies and some eggnog ice cream. She's like, is that too much eggnog? Am I just
Boy,
laughing?
there is a limit for me anyway.
Trickiest part is getting the ice cream part of the sandwich to be rounded with the cookie.
Okay.
Normally, I'll basically just take the ice cream and I'll freeze it up for the most part inside of an ice cream mixer. It's just like a Cuisinart thing. And then I will start dumping most of that as it's like just about to freeze over into a flat cookie sheet. And then I'll kind of flatten that out and then quickly get that in the freezer with that freeze. And then I'll cut that into squares, like 24 squares usually is what I get out of it. But got round cookies, now we got a problem because I'll have to like shape them or something. And get, like,
What about hamburger patty molds, the rings?
Well, that was the next part, but now I've got to figure out a way of getting it like basically the same way you do with dough, where you'd form it up But ice cream's a little bit different because you got a very narrow window to work.
Yeah,
with.
it's going to run out from underneath the ring, I suppose.
Well, it'll stay soft for a bit, but you got to move fast.
Right.
And it's interesting because, like, how you get an ice cream sandwich, like just from the store or something. It's like the outside, the cookie part, it's pretty soft, right? Well,
They're the best when they're crunchy, though.
Well, you can do both, but that softness actually occurs naturally. I thought it was like emulsifiers and other stuff, but
No, it sucks up the humidity from the ice cream.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But there's another specific window where that is ideal because you do need emulsifiers because otherwise it might do too much over time. So it's like between 24 and 48 hours is like the optimal time for that to occur. Like that's when like homemade ice cream sandwiches are like right in that sweet spot.
All right, for anybody on track, I've got to hit reload the track to get the 40-minute race time. So I'm hitting load track now. So I think Jazz was out on the track. So just letting y'all know.
Ross, you've made me hungry now.
And Ollie says he's found something else. I haven't found any of these things that everybody else has found.
What's that? Like things with the track anomalies? Or?
Yeah, they
sandwiches
have been or eggnog
nice.
sandwiches. They might have run into one out there or something.
So this 98 version of the track, I believe, was there were some things that were fixed before we ended up putting the retro one out that's in the workshop. I don't remember what all they were because I knew Don was mostly chasing those things down.
Well, and I think he asked if anybody could provide this detailed description or a video. He'd look into fixing it. I haven't found any of them. So.
Well, this one isn't the same one as what's in the workshop, though.
Oh, it's not?
No. They're extremely similar, but I think that there were a number of things that came out of the race when we ran the GT1s here, GT1s and GT2s, where he went back in and then made some fixes, and then that version was the one that got published.
All right, for anybody that's going out there, I got to hit next session. I got to get us to the warm-up to reset the grid after I reset the time.
Okie doke.
Well,
so I got to advance
you
this
reset the time. It's at 24 minutes. Or 24 damn hours.
Oh,
hours?
Yeah, it looks like yeah, that's a little bit of a boo-boo there.
Type in with your gloves on again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Oh, thing is, these don't refuel, so I guess it's the last man.
Last guy that makes.
We'd all lose because y'all get DNFs.
Okay,
just
let's.
turn off
I'm
the
glad
engine.
you noticed that, Norm. Yeah, no, I went in and changed something and I didn't even look. But yeah, I got my gloves on. This wheel I've got, I have to wear gloves. Well, the wheel
It'll
I got
be
from Sean.
a race of timing to see who can wait for like 23 hours and then go out there and run
Yeah.
their car the most.
Come back tomorrow, guys. Well,
Hey, honey, come over here.
It's a very different kind of race.
What's the longest racing they do at Laguna Seca? Anyone know?
I don't know. I wonder if the World Racing League or anybody comes out there with their little enduros and does well,
I believe there's
as
been
far
a
as
24-hour race.
Really? Wow.
I don't think they do things longer now. It's because they're trying to get rid of that track out in California now, so
Right.
they got restrictions on time of day and length of race.
Before a while
there,
back.
40 minutes. There we go.
There
I'm
you
sure,
go.
I'm sure historically
Well,
they've
and that's
done
probably
endurance races.
high value real estate too. I'm sure somebody would love to bulldoze it.
Well, it wasn't 40 years ago, but
Wine,
yeah, it is now.
Oh yeah, right on.
whiny
Well,
ass
Toys for Tots
winemakers.
24-hour charity race.
Or you can't have nothing fun around the rich people.
No.
We got a bit more warm up here, Carl, or
Yeah. Now
Okay, cool.
I'm resetting the grid. It shouldn't take but a second here.
Gotcha.
I pull this up right. I just had to earlier. I had to find the file tucked away. It's exactly where I was looking for it.
Yeah, Toys for Tots 24.
Huh. That would be stressful for me.
Okay, if y'all are ready to race, get your 40-minute setups loaded with
Yeah, hold on.
tires. Yeah, no, not Russian.
You don't sound Russian. I wouldn't have guessed. Sorry.
He's quick with that. He's witty tonight, Ross. When
Blame
everybody's ready, just give a shout and we'll get this thing going to the 40-minute.
At the Big 10-4.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Hold on. I got to redo some calculations because I didn't save my file here.
No.
I'm ready.
Sean, did you pump in a couple more liters or did you just add a little or?
Well, I'm figuring average lap time will be lower, fewer laps than double. So I got 96 liters. I don't know if that made sense, but
Kind of does.
that's what I'm going with.
Sense enough.
That's my strategery.
That's your story and sticking to it. Okay.
Oh, that's a little bit more than what well, we'll see.
Actually, it's 2 less than what I thought. What I came up with. But he's right. It's going to be a slower race.
Jazz, you give us the okay, you good to go?
Just doing a final check here. Yep. I think I'm good.
Okay, and if you don't mind my asking, what intrigued you to race with us tonight? The track, the car, or just bored? Or I'm glad you did.
Because the cool guys race on Tuesday.
Right on.
There we go. I like that. That's why it's such a small club, huh?
Yes, the people have no life on Tuesday.
Yeah, I was free tonight and saw you guys had. I mean, I think you guys race every night, damn near, or at least in the
Well,
CMS. But
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, primarily as far as RF2 goes.
yeah, no, I was home tonight, wasn't doing anything, and just needed a break from a little side project I got going, and yeah, figured I'd hop on. Plus, I'm not going to be at VIR on the endurance
Thursday.
deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Here we go. I'm hitting. Whoa, wait a sec. Next session, we're going to the race. Here we go. 40-minute setups loaded and rock and roll.
You're hitting drive.
All non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Don't hit drive. It's so rude.
Sorry, Carl. Are we doing a formation lap or no?
No, no.
Okay.
Just,
No, that's straight to blow.
yep. So when these green lights go this way, there that saves Ollie the trouble. He can't. Well, he's still got to get away. No, he's in back. So no worries about Ollie tonight. Except coming from the back.
Oh, the sprint sets the feature grid?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
No pressure, Jazz. You're just up there at the front. Good luck and have fun, guys.
Good show, Oliver.
Sorry about that.
Cold tires are cold.
Forgot about that. Did we lose the rubber?
Yeah.
That's why.
on mid-morning.
Next lap.
Oh, nice one.
I just couldn't catch you, Norm.
Well, way to go, guys. That was our all lonely race, or I guess you guys had a race if y'all were, but a lot of it was not quite as nose to tail like the sprint. But thanks for coming out and racing. I had fun. I hope y'all did too.
I need to work
Ooh.
on this. I can't get these hard tires hooked up.
Well, you were consistent enough. I mean, but like, I guess, yeah, overall, you're wanting to go faster.
Maybe it's a setup or something, man. It was white knuckles the whole race.
Oh, 40 minutes worth? And
Yeah, 40 minutes white knuckles. I was like, shit, man, nervous the whole time.
and then Ollie just go down at the end the fastest lap. I mean,
Figuring a setup that you can be confident of and what the car's gonna do. I'm not there either.
Hey,
I
Jazz.
believe in you.
Jazz, sorry for crowding you on that uphill pass, but it turned out you got it back because I threw my car in the ditch anyway. But sorry if I crowded you too much there. I don't remember.
and I don't know what happened.
No, it was all right. I think we might have.
I don't know if it was flying.
We kind of tangled tires a bit. I know.
Yeah, we just
Tangled?
yeah we bumped a little bit. It was nothing big, man. It's just racing.
Cool.
All right. Well, Zandvoort next Tuesday, everybody. So that's I love that track. I hope a lot of people do. I don't know if I'll do any good there, but I love that track.
It's so funny how you can get some cars and some other cars you just cannot get. I'm
Well,
third. I'm third in the PCC overall, and I'm third in the BTCC overall. I'm a freaking tin top.
That's awesome.
I like
Yeah.
these cars. I just haven't got it hooked up. I can the short run with softs went pretty good, but man, them hard tires. I use the same exact setup just with the hard tires and more fuel, and man,
It depends.
it was
depends
a
on the track.
handful.
Yeah, depends on the
You're a
track.
handful.
Sometimes it needs a bit more bar.
I could use a good bar.
ah, there it comes. Not even that without hesitation. You're right on it, Ross.
What did I do?
Well,
Well, you're
I'm gone.
quick on that comeback, that witty. You could use a bar without hesitation.
He doesn't even know he does it.
I definitely don't hesitate at the bar.
Well, and I'll tell y'all, it may seem weird, but me and my wife, we've been together 12 years. We actually got married today. So,
Yeah, congrats, Carl.
Oh, happy anniversary, man.
Wait, how'd
Yeah.
you get married today if you've been together for
well,
that long?
we've just never been legally married, but we
Oh,
got.
he's been
now
living
we
in
are-
sin.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
now our mothers can rest in. They can. They don't have to worry anymore. That tradition, we've took care of it. It just took us 12 years to get around to getting there.
Oh, good for you, Carl.
Right on.
How old are you now?
Thank you.
Carl?
Well, as
What-
always, I appreciate you guys coming out and giving this series some life, and then we all having some fun. That's pretty cool. So thanks.
How old are you now, Carol?
50. We're both 57. She's just a little bit older than me. She's robbing the
Okay.
cradle,
Yeah. So I'm it's just a few years. Yeah, that's good, man. That's real fun.
Yeah, no, it was cool. And our longtime pastor, he married us today. We'll probably we might have a church wedding or just a reception with our families soon enough. But
Okay. When are the kids
Very
coming?
well, she's got 3 adults and I got 1, and I don't think there'll be any kids other than the 2 kittens. We got 2 kittens. How about that?
Right on,
Yeah,
man.
we got 2 little girls and we got an old man Sooner, our dog. So
With a giant head. That's a big dog.
Nice.
yeah, he's a lab pit mix. He's a shelter dog. Best dog I had in my whole life, guys. So
Well, thanks
All
a lot,
Good
Carl.
mix.
yep, you guys are welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jazz, for showing up and having some fun. And